Hello, everyone. This is Veronique and Silvia. Hi, Silvia. How are you?
Hi, doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, today we're going to talk about superstitions and especially the one from your home country. Silvia is from Brazil. I'm originally from the French Caribbean. I grew up in France, but I think it's going to be more funny if I talk about the Caribbean. But we're going to start with Silvia. So, some weird, crazy superstition from Brazil. I'm sure we have a ton.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just like endless. You can do so many things to like try to protect your
Yeah.
house, protect against evil eye, things like that. It's like endless. I
Yeah.
know there is one that with babies that I remember my mom telling me we don't
Mm.
buy black clothes for babies. They don't wear anything black until they are past like 1 or something like that. Like newborn,
Mm.
nothing, like
That's a
no
good one.
black socks, black onesies or things like that. She said, "No, no, we don't buy that. It's not good for babies."
Mm-hmm.
That was
The
like a
bad
new
eye for
one that
babies.
I learned. Also had my yeah, like Rosemary's Babies. Remember from the
Rosemary's
movie,
Baby.
the horror movie?
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yes,
Yeah,
you don't want
creepy.
that. That's a very creepy movie. Ooh.
Yeah.
So there was that one.
Mm-hmm.
So there is another one about like wearing red when they're born. That is good. Like it brings good luck. I don't know if
What?
like in Latin cultures in general,
Oh,
there's something
that's
about
good.
black or like a black
Mm-hmm.
ribbon, something like that. That's like gives them good
Mm-hmm.
protection. I mean, we just do the things
Okay.
because we don't know if it works, but we just do them just in case, right? You never know.
Did you do it for your kids? Did you do it for the three of them?
We had something red, yeah. Definitely no black clothes
No black.
until
Mm-hmm.
later, yeah. And we did. I think there was something about being. Oh yeah, the baptism when a child is not
Mm-hmm.
baptized. I remember my
Yeah.
dad because they took longer to be baptized, like Sean and Connor, my youngest ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I was complaining to my parents about the way my middle son was behaving. And my dad, yeah, well, I have to
He's not
say he hasn't
baptized.
been baptized yet. So
Come on. That's really like old school
yeah,
Christian.
just this 100%. Yeah. But like, well,
He,
I hate
he
to
has to
say
be
you this.
saved. But when you think about the
Yeah.
black clothes for baby, do they make black clothes for baby? I don't even think, I saw a lot of black clothes for baby in the stores, right? It's always colorful or
Mm.
white
Or white, very
or
light
pink, blue,
colors.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's really the only black thing I can think of is my friend, one of my friends, she's a hardcore giant fan, and
Oh yeah.
she's gave
Uh-huh.
me some, onesies, and the color,
Mm-hmm.
of the giant is black and red. So I had one
Mm-hmm.
black onesie with red written giant for Eden. I remember that, and even Naomi wore it for a little bit. That's the
Yeah.
only one, but except for that, I never had any black clothes for baby. That's true.
Yeah, you don't see many of them. But I remember there
Yeah.
was something that I had at home or I bought it somewhere. There was like maybe it had pictures or drawings, but it was like
Hmm.
something black, and my mom was just like, I know it
Nope.
doesn't matter. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. How about you?
Okay.
Some of your like baby related? Do
Yeah.
you have any?
Baby related, I don't think we have anything. One thing, but it's not from my country. It's more Arabic because I had a lot of friends from Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco when I grew up in France. And I remember when I had Naomi, one of them gave me this little. I'm sure you know that. This little eye. It's white
Mm-hmm.
and it's blue inside. There's like
Oh
an
yeah,
eye in it.
the Greek
Yeah,
eye.
and she
Isn't
said,
it
okay.
Greek? Yeah.
It looks like the Greek eye, yeah, also, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They have that too over there. And she said, "That's for
Mm-hmm.
your daughter. This way, nobody's gonna, hurt her. Give that
Oh
to your
yeah.
daughter. That's someone. Nobody's gonna hurt her." And in my mind, I'm like, "Girl, we're Christian. Nobody's gonna hurt her. Don't worry about it. I don't need any voodoo stuff in my daughter's, free." I took it. I was like, "Thank you very much, but I don't need any, eye, the mean eye or the good eye, to protect her."
Uh-huh.
It's like,
Yeah.
so one that every time that makes me laugh, and still now, my mom. I'm sure you heard about that one. Don't put your bag on the floor because the money is gonna go away.
Oh yeah.
You
This
never heard
one.
about that one?
You
It's really
one. Oh
Caribbean.
yeah. In Brazil too.
Yeah, don't put your
Yeah.
bag. Every time I put my bag on the floor, she yells, "No! It was all your money."
No, sucking it
I'm like,
all out.
listen, I grew up with this, and every time I put my bag on the floor, I was stressed out. I'm like, oh my god, what did I do? And after a while, I'm like, why am I listening to this? This is because I'm not really superstitious. So I'm like, listen, okay, if the fact that you put your bag on the floor is going to make your money go away, you have other issues. Okay, so I'm like, oh, I don't put my bag on the floor because it's dirty, but
Yeah,
not
there
because
is
of
that,
money.
but I do avoid it. I put it when I have no option, but when I do, it's like, oh God, okay, fine. Like, gonna be
So
in there.
you think about that? You think about the
Yeah,
money?
yeah. I always think about this superstition. I remember I had
Oh,
my friend. She's the one who used to talk about it, Andrea, of course, about this all the
oh
time.
yeah.
And then
Hmm.
she saw one of our friends with her bag on the floor, and then she goes like,
Yeah.
"Look at you! You're already fucked up, broke, and then you leave
Ah,
your bag on the floor. That's why. No
yeah,
wonder. No, no, never.
your
Get
bag
that
is on
purse.
the floor.
Yeah, you're already all screwed up, no money, broke, and then you leave your bag on the floor. Pick it up right now." It's like, oh my God.
Oh, listen to your mama. Don't put your bag on the floor. Once also my
Yeah.
father-in-law was like, I was cleaning up the table after lunch and I used my hand to take some crumbs, breadcrumbs.
Hmm.
Don't ever do that. Don't even clean the table with your hands. Your money is gonna go away. I'm like,
Oh,
oh, that's another one. I never heard
n-
about that one.
never heard of that one.
That's another one. Don't clean the table with your hands like this, putting the crumbs in your hand. You're gonna be poor.
Oh, you know what? There was someone like I heard this Brazilian guy talking about something about like not throwing leftover food in the sink, in that
That's all
the
we do
drainer.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Do not do that. Avoid it as much as as much as you can
Why?
because it's food and going down is like you're like it's running away from you. Like you're just letting it go. So put it in
Whatever.
the trash." I'm like, "Oh
Oh
no,
hell
here."
no.
But
No.
in Brazil,
I
they don't have that system,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
to
why.
do
So
that.
give it to the chicken or the pigs over there. But
Yeah,
I'm not. I mean, I have some. No,
to
I
the
have my
pig.
sink. All the crumbs go to the sink. The big food, of course, go to the trash. But the
Yeah.
composter. But no, I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
do that.
Yeah. Me neither.
So
Sorry.
another one. Oh, do you know about that one? Don't leave your shoes outside of the house, like in the backyard, or
Oh,
don't
really?
leave your
No, this
shoes out
one
in the
I've never heard.
Caribbean. You never leave your shoes outside because
What does that mean?
something could take them and do something with it, and then when you put them back on, might not be you.
Like it's gonna be like possessed? Like you're gonna be
Yes.
possessed?
And I'm telling you, Pascal hates when me and Eden we leave our shoes outside. I think that's something very ingrained in his head. So
Yeah,
we have
because
a lot
it's
of
religious, but he
I
believes
know,
in
but
that.
that's the only thing is a little bit superstitious. There's also a lot of cats running around. So he's like, yeah, they're gonna pee on your shoes or whatever. But I think it's because of that at the back of his head. I don't even think he knows that he does that. But I think it's
Yeah.
a lot of this that superstition. Don't let your shoes out in the
There's
backyard
some
or
weird
outside the
things
house.
about shoes. Like there was one about flip-flops, this one. And if you ask any Brazilian, they're gonna tell you,
Yeah.
yep, I do that too. Any Brazilian, that's 100%.
What?
Flip-flops turned upside down. It feels like the sole part is up, instead of being like
Hmm.
flat normally, it's turned
Yeah.
upside down. That means like you're like inviting death or so you're gonna die or
Oh
something
my
like that.
god!
So
Really? For the
everybody
flip
like
flop?
this, yeah. So you see the freaking flip flop in the wrong way, like, oh God, okay, let me fix this. Everybody does that. Everybody. I don't know a single Brazilian who doesn't. Would love to meet one if there is anyone out there who doesn't, who is Brazilian and doesn't do that
This
with
one
the
I didn't
flip
know.
flops.
I
Hmm.
never heard about that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Always
flip
you have to
flop.
turn it back to the regular way. If it's upside down, bad news.
French people they do that with the bread though. I don't know if it's just kind of superstition. Yeah, they never put the bread, on the other side on the table. I saw some people,
Hmm.
they put the bread, in any on any side. They don't care. But if there's a French people there, and even me, I do that. I turn it over. It has to be on the flat part. It can't be on the round
Ah,
part.
on the
You know what I mean? Like
round part.
if
Mm-hmm.
it's a baguette, for the baguette. If it's
Okay.
a big loaf, of course, it's gonna be on. You're not gonna put it on the round part, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
baguette, people just put it on the table. They don't really care. But French people, they don't want the bread to be on the wrong side. Don't ask me
But
why.
there,
I don't know.
but there's no meaning to
I
that.
don't
It's
know.
just,
I don't know if it's an etiquette,
uh-huh.
thing, or if it's a superstition. I have no idea. Or tradition, I don't know. But I know French people that never put the bread on the baguette on the wrong side. Like, okay, right.
uh,
Oh, I have a big one. This one. Oh my God. In the Caribbean, you never go, and by the way, everything is closed. You never go dancing to the club during Lent. Okay. Of course,
oh,
because
mm-hmm.
it's Lent time, you're not supposed to dance or anything. People are very religious over there. But it's because if you go there, you're gonna dance with the devil. For sure.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed. Yeah.
And
Makes
once
sense.
I went to Guadeloupe, not knowing about that, of course, At that time I wasn't really going to church or anything. I went with my girlfriend. So and she's from Martinique, I'm from Guadeloupe. We go to at my grandparents. And it's Lent time, and she's like, okay, let's go out. There's no club open. And I'm like, what the heck? There's no club open. And we're like, oh my God, it's Lent. One club is open. So we're like, okay, let's go to that club. And we dance all night, blah, blah, blah. We come back. My grandma is mad. He's like, where have you been, you girl? Where have you been? And we're like, we were not dancing. She's like, you were not dancing with the devil?
Of course he was. Who else would be dancing during Lent?
The club was packed, by the way.
Oh,
And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you never go dance on Lent during Lent time, because they don't do that. Only the devil go dance. I'm like, okay, grandma. Rest in peace, I love you, but
you are all fine after that.
so yeah, you don't go dancing during Lent because you're gonna dance with the devil. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
They don't do that in
Avoid
Brazil.
that.
What do you do during Lent in Brazil? Do people enjoy themselves? Do they go dancing or is it like quiet?
Uh, I
Because they're
think
pretty
people
Christian over
do.
there, right?
Yeah, but like when it comes to that, I think it's only the Ash Wednesday that nobody does anything. You
Okay.
kind of like, but then after that, that's when it starts, right? Lent season
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
after right on Ash Wednesday. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
act normal, but I know they're not supposed to. But I think like Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
people just it's too hard to resist to go out. Too many people,
And
they
it's
end up doing whatever
yeah. And it's bigger, so I'm sure you have some
bigger.
club
Yeah,
open, some stuff open.
it's too
Island is
big.
really tiny, so I think it's easier to just close during that time. But how are they gonna survive
Hmm.
40 days without nobody going dancing? I don't know how they do that, the clubs. That club was
Yeah,
like, I don't care, I'm open. But some clubs they don't open. They close
they
for
don't
40
open at
days.
all. Yeah, I think in
Yeah,
Brazil
or
they
maybe they
open.
close for maybe a week or two. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think they close the whole 40 days, but
Uh-huh.
they close for at least
Yeah,
some days.
well, there is one there is one about like we feel like you have a visitor, someone visiting your house, and like
Mm-hmm.
if the plants they go away and you notice like your plants are dying, like the
Oh my
in-house
God.
plants start dying, like getting dry and everything. They're like, yep, I know it. It was that person who came over
What the
killing
devil?
my plant. Yeah, like bad energy, just killing your plants. So you're like, okay, I gotta do something about this.
What no? What about this guy? I need to go see a sorcerer or somebody.
Yeah,
A fortune teller
definitely. Like
to clean
the
my
person
house.
visited, like there is one or two plants they started doing bad, like dying. Yeah, guaranteed is the person's energy.
Liars. So like right away the plants are dying. Out of
Not right away,
nowhere.
but you're gonna notice like after the visit, a few days of like, okay, this wasn't like this before.
How
There
about
is
you water
that.
your plants?
Yeah, or maybe because I'm not watering my plants.
That made me actually have another one about people visiting. My mom also, she always does that. When she a fork or a knife fall on the floor, she's like, who's coming? It means somebody's
Oh yeah?
coming.
Oh,
So if it's a knife, it's a man. If it's a fork, it's a woman.
Oh, look at
It's like,
that.
oh, my man is coming today, or a woman is coming to visit me today. She always does, and every time somebody a silverware is on the floor, she's like, who's coming? All the time.
Oh my God. I think back in the day it was like that too. Like you not know who is gonna knock on your door, right? Because nowadays
Yeah.
you don't expect anyone showing up without being
Mm,
announced, right? I was
no.
like, cool, who is visit? Like who is knocking on my door? Like,
We were talking
yeah,
about that yesterday with a friend, when somebody when the ring bell, you're like, hmm? If it's not FedEx or UPS, you're like, hmm? What's
yeah,
going on?
yeah.
Like last week, I had like two girls, like two 17, 19 girls with a guitar and an old dude with them knocking on my door. I'm like, not opening my door for you
Mm,
guys. I
no.
don't know who you are, what you want. People don't knock on doors anymore. And after I heard from the other neighbors, because the other neighbors, his door is always open, so he saw them, and they wanted to play music for him, a song for him, for a charity, something. I'm like, can you just do a GoFundMe and be done with this? Knocking on people's door.
Ay,
People don't open the
and
doors anymore.
talking and talking and talking. You have to listen to the whole thing. It's like,
Nobody has time for
I'm
that.
done. No,
Yeah,
I don't have time for
even
that.
those people trying to sell you, their business for the backyard or the
Oh yeah.
the mosquitoes or roaches, like orchids, stuff like that, and they are small businesses, and they always send young people that barely
Hmm.
out of high school, and they go door to door trying to make you sign up. And I love their speech. It's always the same thing. So I'm going to be in your neighborhood tomorrow. Like I'm going to do all your
Uh-huh.
neighborhood, which is not
Yeah.
true because nobody
Yeah.
signed up. So you're the only one who didn't sign up. So, and the first time I was like, oh, the whole neighborhood is doing it, so I have to do it too. Because I thought it's like I have to do it because the whole neighborhood signed up.
I know. Yeah.
I
Nice
thought, like,
trick.
wait a minute.
It's a
I
nice
don't
trick.
think nobody told me about this. Nice trick. It's a good one. And I'm like, give me your card. And they don't want to give you a card because sometimes they don't even have one. Anyway,
No, and sometimes they catch you at the
yeah,
wrong
don't
time
knock on
too,
people's
but
doors.
annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying, guys. What? So what else we
Anything else for
have? I
Brazil?
mean, oh, I always have stuff like, oh, if you're yawning a lot, it's funny because my school, like what like where I learned all the spiritual stuff, they always talk about when you
Mm-hmm.
start releasing energy is when you're yawning, like that's when that means you're releasing energy from your space, from
Okay.
your aura. And in Brazil, they always said that if you start yawning a lot for no reason, you're not tired, like you're just yawning
Mm-hmm.
constantly, it's because someone threw their energy at you again. It's like they whacked you with their energy, and you're just
Oh,
like. And it's so funny how it is the same thing with the school that I studied, spirituality,
maybe
like
this
the
is
healing.
real for once.
Maybe it is, yeah, because they say like you start yawning, you like there's something in your space. Oh, another one, hair. If you
Mm-hmm.
start losing hair, evil eye.
Yeah.
If you start losing a lot of hair,
Really,
jealousy.
at any
Yeah,
age.
yeah. I mean, when I was young, that's what they used to do. Like, oh, having hair loss. This is like. So what do? You
Oh,
go take a bath, a salt bath, sea salt
another
bath.
bath.
Yeah, that you don't get your hand. I mean, your head cannot be wet. It's
Uh-huh.
just like the shoulders down, and it's
Okay.
gonna clear you out from any bad energy. So like, all get nice and cleaned.
I
Those
hope
are the
that works.
signs, though. Those are the signs that you have energy from other people. So whenever that
I
happens, take
have
a salt bath. You're good.
I one with the ears. Did you hear about that one? I don't think it's a Caribbean or French. I don't remember, but we always say that in France. If your left ear is ringing, it means that
Mm.
somebody is saying shit about you, saying something bad about you.
Yeah, I remember
If it's the
that.
right one, it's a good one. They say something good
Yeah.
about you. I think this one is
Yes.
universal. This one, I think, is universal.
Yeah, I think that one is, yeah. But well, I had that with remember with the visitor here in my new house that started like my
Yeah,
ears
but
started
that was
bust.
different. That was a spiritual. That was spirit, right? So that
Yeah,
was
that
a
was a
bit
spirit.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I believe, but the one with your ear is ringing is somebody talking shit about you. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
So people are talking shit about me all day long.
All day long then. And I never
It's
know which
ringing all
side
the
is
time.
which
Hello.
anyway. No, in
What?
Brazil they say more. In Brazil they say more about the burning of the ear. If your ear is red and burning, like
Oh.
someone is talking about
Mm-hmm.
you. When it's like it gets like for no reason, just gets hot and red. You know what I mean? And it gets
Okay.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
mean
what
that
they
never
say.
happened except if you're like ashamed or something, you get all red and your ears are burning. Oh, I hate that. Oh, the sensation.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, no, except for that,
never happened
the
really.
only
Wow.
my ears getting like hot.
Yeah.
It happened only if I was like, oh my god, did I do that? If I feel ashamed about something, I can feel that I'm
Mm.
getting warm and my ears is gonna get warm. But except for that, no. For no reason like this, no, I don't think it happens.
Yeah.
It happened to you
For no reason. Many
for no
times.
reason,
And a lot of
really?
people that I know, they just look, my ear is red and like hot. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah,
I
just
don't
happens.
recall. I don't recall. I played the fifth. I don't
Yeah, maybe
remember
you don't
that.
remember. Yeah. If you
No, I
don't, maybe you
don't.
don't
No,
remember.
I don't think so. Except for it would be from like thinking about something. I mean, like a sensation, I think. But anyway, the last one I
Mm.
have, which is I don't even think it's a superstition, and I think you had the same in Brazil. They say that you have to be careful. Sometimes those we have what they call dollies in the Caribbean. So it's somebody's gonna take the shape of a little animal, like a
Mm.
lizard or something. It's gonna come to your house and have sex with you. Then it's
What?
gonna. You never had that? So
No,
they
tell
say
me
there's
again.
a lot.
I didn't get it.
So a lot of people think that some people sometimes they cannot have the woman that they want. Of course, it's always a man
Uh-huh.
doing that. They go see like those sorcerer or those voodoo people.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Then they have the power to, because they cannot enter your house, open the door and be in your house, right? So when you're asleep, they take the shape of a little animal that they can slip through, the crack of the house, like a little lizard or whatever, or a
Yeah.
mouse or whatever. Then they're in your house. They go back at the shape of a man, have sex with you, and after disappear again as the shape of a little animal. They escape, and you don't
And then
remember anything.
you become pregnant. You don't know who is the father.
You become
I
pregnant with a
see.
lizard.
I see how that is. Good excuse. Like, I don't know. Someone just maybe it was a lizard.
They always talk about that, Yeah, it was a Doris, a Doris. I'm like, did somebody saw one? Because since I've been born, I heard about those stories.
But
Always.
but then what? The women, how would they know that happened?
This is too. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Mm.
I think it's of course, urban legend that some started with something, and after people just,
Yeah.
added more stuff around it, and now we have that story that I'm sure never
Yeah.
happened. But people
Yes.
love to, believe these crazy stories.
Oh God. I know there is
Freaking
one talking
legend.
about like private parts like that. In Brazil, is you cannot
Mm-hmm.
donate underwears, to anyone. We don't do that just because. I think we talked about that, didn't we, before? That we
No,
don't like you donate
no.
clothes, we donate
Mm-mm.
like t-shirts, pants, shorts, but never underwear, never your
Mm-hmm.
bra, because
Mm-hmm.
maybe someone can grab those things and do Santeria and voodoo with your stuff. So we don't give them
Yeah.
away. You burn them. You burn them.
But you don't want to give that away anywhere, right? If you already wore them.
I know, but what if
I
it's
wouldn't
like a
give away my
bra,
underwear.
like a bra,
A
like
bra, yeah, a
you
bra,
can
yeah.
that is
A bra.
usable
But
still,
not
wearable.
underwear. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but but we don't actually. It's not even giving away. Yeah, that's right. You don't give that away, but you burn it. You don't just throw it in the
Ah, yeah,
trash
you don't
because you
want to
don't want
throw them in
anyone
the
to find
trash.
it. Yeah, you don't want anyone to
Okay.
find them and do stuff like
So
voodoo
people,
with
they
that.
burn their underwear all the time. They burn their
Yeah,
underwear. They just burn them.
cut them in tiny pieces. Destroy them, incinerate them,
They disappear.
make them disappear.
I don't want to see them ever in my life.
Me, I just
Get
throw
rid
them
of
in the
those
trash
underwears.
here. Yeah, I know.
Nobody needs to find my underwear.
You never know what they can
My
do
G
with it.
strings. What they gonna do with it? Wear them on the head.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh God.
god.
So many.
Uh,
It's like I swear to God, it's
People are
like
funny.
everything. There's like a superstition to anything. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah. I'm sure I forgot a lot of them. Maybe with animals, or I'm sure I forgot a lot of them. But
Oh yeah, right. With animals, yeah. There's probably
trying
something.
to think, but yeah, nothing comes to mind. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe next time we can do another one with seafood fan.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we like yeah, running out
Yeah.
of time and we covered a good number, good amount.
Yeah. Exactly. So if you guys, have like something crazy traditional from your superstitions, from your country, please let us know on our
Let
social
us
media,
know.
please. And don't forget to
Yes.
subscribe, follow
And
us,
share. Share
and
with your
share our
friends
podcast. Yeah, exactly. Okay. The more the merrier. Bye bye.
for sure. Bye. Take care.